Okay, welcome everybody to the presentation of Rainbow Boards. Something we always like to say, one act of kindness at a time. It's something that I always try to remember every day when I wake up, is that every day we start with one act of kindness and it changes your entire day. Ooh, okay, I'm at the end of the presentation. Sorry, guys. Some reason. Here we go right back. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so welcome to Rainbow Boards. We're a unified community creating daily blessings, and we want you to be blessed too. All of us know a ton of people we would love to bless, and this is the perfect opportunity to start. Rainbow Boards are all about unity and teamwork. For those of you that are part of our WhatsApp groups and stuff, you will see that we really do all work together. We don't, this is our motto. We all work together. We all look after each other. We always fill the oldest boards first, and we try and push everybody ahead of ourselves in Rainbow. We're a fast-growing team working together to create daily blessings for everyone. And we believe in the biblical principle of giving and receiving. And we have a team of leaders that all have a heart to give and bless all people that are stuck in the worldly system. So this really, truly is something that makes Rainbow very, very special, is the fact that we have a bunch of leaders working together, looking after the people that they have invited or brought in. So all of us are always working together, and we all have your backs for those of you that are new. So if you cannot get hold of me, you can always just ask for a leader to help you on the group, and they are more than willing to always just reach out to you guys. The system is designed to force everybody to work together on the road to blessing. And no one can be left behind. That is really something that, as you grow into Rainbow and as you see how we work daily, you will see that we all are forced to work together, and you cannot be left behind. It really is how the system works. I'm so sorry, my thing is going back and forth here. Okay, so just a few things that I have to say. None of our team members are financial advisors, and we do not offer any financial advice to each other. Rainbow Boards is based on the same principle as Stokvel and Ubuntu. Any gifting taking place would be directly into your team members' accounts. You cannot lose your funds or your positions. We do ask that you look at the bigger picture, and we provide guidelines for maximum potentials as you journey through the levels. Okay, so we do have 7 levels of boards, and as we go through that, you can choose to do it the normal way, but we also do give you some guidelines as we go. And as we go through the phases of Rainbow, we will be changing the guidelines and adapting them to our growth. But I'll speak a little bit about that later. So how do you start? Ask the person who invited you to add you to our Rainbow WhatsApp groups. It is important to be on all of them. I see that we have over 110 people on the official WhatsApp group, but we still don't have that many on the Dash and the Sparky groups. Now, the entire platform of Rainbow Boards functions on WhatsApp. So this is something that I tell everybody, even before I invite them, get used to your WhatsApp being busy, because as you guys have seen, for those of you that are on the groups, Rainbow Boards is a really, really busy team. We are constantly pushing out boards and speaking to each other, and I believe that everybody has got the right to a voice on the group, and everybody is allowed to speak on the group and stuff. So we encourage people to speak to each other on the group. We don't have personal conversations on the group, but it's always nice to wake up and see a nice message on the group or something, you know, to encourage you for the day ahead. So then the three groups that we currently have is Rainbow Dash. That is the 50 Rand. It's the bridging group to the 250 boards. Then we've got Sparky. It's the 150 Rand, and that is the bridging group to the 750 boards. And then on the official Rainbow Boards group, we will be dealing with all of the levels of boards, which goes up to 10,000. I'll be going through the boards with you guys just now. So as you guys have seen, for those of you that are on the group, I believe everybody is on the group. If anybody is not, you can just tell me in the chats maybe. Okay, so we have 7 different levels, different boards available in Rainbow. You do not have to enter on the lowest board. I know that everybody advertises always that, you know, you only have to get in with 250 Rand and then your life is going to be all better and everything. But that's not really the way that we want to work in Rainbow. I think, you know, I want to start more encouraging people to, you know, why not get a 1,500 spot, you know, or 3,000 spot, because the higher boards are only still being built. And you guys will see that the higher the boards go, the less boards we have at the moment, because Rainbow really is only 2 months and 2 weeks old. I think 2 months and 3 weeks, but we're round about there. So currently at the moment, we're sitting with 125 250 boards, and we have 32 750 boards, and then the 1.5 boards are 10, and the 3,000 we've only got 4. So I mean, you don't have to go in on only on a 250 Rand board, and I think that is very important when you are speaking to people or bringing in new people and stuff, to tell them, listen, you still have the opportunity to actually earn 8 times on the higher boards if you get yourself in there right now, because we are building as we go. So it's very, very new. And those are the 7 levels that we currently have. Okay, so then if you, without going on the guidelines that we provide, but we do actually recommend that you know, work according to the guidelines for the team's sake and for sticking with momentum, creating yourself momentum, because with one spot, I'll show you guys just now, you can really create a whole bunch of momentum for yourself. But I'll quickly run through this. So in Rainbow Boards, as everybody has seen, you earn 5 times because of the dumping and splitting and merging and all of the things that we do in between, which I'll get to later on in the presentation and explain how that works. But you will be earning 5 times 250 Rand if you have gifted onto a 250 board. Then your earnings will be 1,250. You'll take 750 Rand and you will go on to the next level, and you can then take that 500 Rand as profit. Then on the next board, you'll earn 5, because now you've bought yourself a 750 spot, or you've gifted into a 750 board, and then your earnings there, you'll then earn 5 times 750. It will be 3,750, and you'll take of that 3,750, 1,500 to go to the next level. Then your profits there is 2,250. Then you will be gifted 5 times the 1,500, and you will sit with 7,500. You'll then take of the 7,500, 3,000 and go to the next level. And your profits can be 4,500. When you are on your 3,000 board, you will earn 15,000. You will take 5,000 of the 15,000 and you will go on to your next level. And then your profits will be 10,000 on that level. Then you will earn 5 times 5,000 and it will be 25,000. You'll take 7,500 and you'll go on to the next level and you'll have 17,500. So you guys can see that there's quite a jump from the 3,000 to the 5,000. And this is where we really start seeing a difference from in between the 3,000 and the 5,000. So you will then earn 5 times 7,500. It will be 35,700. You'll take 10,000 and go to the last level. you'll then have 27,500, which is your profit. And then on the 10,000 board, you make 50,000 Rand. And what you do with that 50,000 Rand is your choice. You can then invest back and buy yourself spots on any level that you want, because you've got enough money to buy on any level that you want, or you can keep the profit. Then we have got the guidelines that we give you guys, and I just quickly want to run through that. The profits that I've just explained to you guys now, that's if you don't do the guidelines. But if you do the guidelines, then I quickly just want to show you guys. Can everybody see this purple board?
Yes, Annika, thank you.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we had Marty who designed this for us, and I'm still sticking to this because it's brilliant. So I quickly want to run through this. This is how the 250 board looks.
Annika, we can only see your spreadsheet.
No. Okay. Let me just escape here. Okay, so I'm going to stop share and I'm going to reshare. Okay. Okay, can you guys see the purple board now?
Perfect, yes.
Awesome. Okay, so this is what the 250 board looks like. It's purple. And as we go through the boards, we've got all the colors of the rainbow, and that's why it's called rainbow boards. So on this first board, like I just explained, you will earn 1,250 with one username. So if I had to use Annika1 as, if I gifted onto this board, I would have paid the person or gifted the person on this board. Their banking details would have been here in the left corner. I would have gifted onto this board, and then I would have put Annika1 on this board. So we are going to take the same username through all the levels as we go through, which is what it says here. If you are moving up from this board with your 1,250, you take a 750 Rand, and this same username will go up to the 750. You then take another spot for yourself on the 250s so that you can keep the momentum going. And then we've got Dash, which is the bridging group to the 250s that I was just speaking about earlier. And then you buy 5 Dash spots for yourself. So on the 250 boards, you don't really make a profit, because I mean, we're not looking at this level of profit. There's to make 250 Rand, you can just as well just put it back and then wait a little bit longer and rather create more momentum for yourself, like 5 Dash spots. So this is what we the guidelines, and we stick to this as we go through the levels. And as you can see, that a lot of the leaders that are sticking to the guidelines actually have plenty spots all over the boards because they've been sticking to the guidelines and more. So this is our 750 board. The 750 will work exactly the same. Annika1 will then, as soon as you've received your 5 payments, I will then take Annika1 over to the 1.5 board, and I'll always get another 250 spots. It doesn't matter what level you are on. We've got to remember that we've got to keep on pushing the 250 boards, because that's where all the momentum comes from, is from Dash and the 250 boards, and all the bridging groups and the 250 boards always have to be pushed. So you get yourself another one of those, and you get yourself 10 Dash spots. And then here we introduce Sparky, which is the bridging group. It's 150 Rand a spot. You can get 2 of those. And here you start making actual profits. Now you know that you've gone through all of the levels, and you've followed the guideline, and you can take 1,200 Rand and put it in your pocket. So then you will be on the 1.5 board. So on the 1.5 board, we are then going to take 5 times 1.5, and we're going to go with the same username. Annika1 is my username for this example, and we are going to place it onto the 3,000 board. And we will always get a 250. And on this level, we say we get 10 Dash spots and 4 Sparky spots. Okay, and then your profit here, after you've done all of that, you get 3,150 out. Now we're on the 3,000 board and we get 15,000 Rand once all the spots are filled. I take the same username over and I go on to a 5,000 with the same username. So Annika 1 will be placed on 5,000 and it will be filled up. I'll have 15,000 Rand. I'll get myself another 250, always get another 250. And then we take 20 dash and 8 Sparky spots, and you then see that you get 7,550 pure profit, and you've created momentum for yourself and for the team. Okay, so now this is where things get very interesting. Here you earn 25,000. You go to the next level, which is 7,500 with the same username. You always get another 250. And here you are able to get yourself 40 dash spots and 8 Sparky spots. So that's super exciting to me. And you still walk away with 14,050 Rand. So on this level, you will now have your username placed on this level. You'll earn 5 times 75, which is 37,500, and you'll go on to the last level, which is 10,000. So then you get another 250, 40 dash spots, and 8 Sparky spots, and you get to keep 24,050. So then you are on the last level. This is where we always say, you are able now to take the profit on this board. We were originally not even going to create this board because it was complete madness to think just to earn that much from one username. But we brought this board in as a nice board so that when you get to the end of this journey, then you can take this money and you don't have to reinvest it. You can just go on and take from we reinvest up until 7.5. But I mean, if you see the momentum that you are able to create up until here, you can do whatever you want here because you'll have 50,000 Rand paying out to you on this board. So you will be able to take another 3,000 or 3,000 spots even if you want to, which is brilliant. Okay, so I'm quickly going to stop share again and then go back to the original presentation. Just quickly finish up with the explanation that we had. Going to get into the rest. Okay, so that was the profits that you could make. If you take your profits through the if you take your spots through with the guidelines, following the guidelines that I just showed you of the boards now, you can make 100,000 Rand profit from each username. And there's an Excel spreadsheet that I always share on the official group, and I will share it after this Zoom call again so that everybody can actually take a look at it, print it out, and follow the guidelines so that you know that you are creating momentum for yourself. Okay, so this is something that we introduced so that we do not just keep on duplicating boards and making more and more boards, and it takes way longer if we do not do this. So dumping is good. With the dumping system, we decrease boards and increase momentum on all boards. This is a team effort, and we all work together to achieve this, so everyone gets gifted faster. This is what makes the system work. All boards will always have 3 members placed on the outside after dumping. These are the members that used to be on the dumped boards, equally placed back 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 on the non-dumped board. So you guys will see on the left here, when we are done, this is how the boards will come out. You will have 3 names already placed on your boards. So these names will be the names that comes from the boards that were actually dumped. and they get reweaved back onto the board. So yes, there's a chance that after dumping, you may end up on the outside again, but it's okay because everybody eventually gets to the front. And because of that is why we've got all of the leaders helping each other and pushing each other and swapping boards so that we can get our new members to also earn faster. So we do have your backs, but dumping is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's why Rainbow works. Okay, so then we introduced something which was really fun, and it's the joker board. So on every level, you will see that there is a joker board, but this joker board only occurs on the levels that have more than 10 boards, because as we fill up the boards, we only start splitting from 10 boards and upwards. I don't want to get too technical at the moment for the new people, but if you guys have questions, you are more than welcome to put it in the chats for us. All the receivers from the boards that were dumped will be placed on the joker boards. So meaning in the previous one, I said, okay, this is what dumping is. We take a percentage of the boards and we dump them. Then we reweave them back onto the outside of the existing boards. So that now we're sitting with a board that's got 3, 3, 3 on them. And this is how that's why we earn 5 times. So the people that were receivers on those boards that got dumped, they will be the people that get placed on the joker board. And when you are placed on the joker board, obviously, there's only 2 next in line receivers, which indicate on this picture, it's indicated as spot 1 and spot 2. So if you land on spot 1 and spot 2, on the next round, when this joker board gets split, you cannot be dumped. That is just a rule that we put in. You will not be dumped 2 times in a row. I have a whole system tracking that, so we check that as well. So even if you do get dumped the first time when you get into receiver, you will not be dumped twice in a row when you are in receiver. To ensure the team members from those boards move up as soon as possible, we have made the joker positions 200 Rand on the 250 boards. And you guys will see that on the 750 level, the joker board, you are able to bring your new members in by only paying 600 Rand for spots on the 750 and only paying 200 Rand. So there aren't many joker boards because there aren't that many boards that get dumped with each round. It always depends on how many boards I dump, and that actually is the result of how many jokers there will be. So there's maybe 2, you know, on each round after splitting and dumping. 1 or 2 is always the number, and then they'll have 3 or 4 spots. So when you guys do see a joker board and you do want to bring someone in, or you have to take a spot over, then jump for it because they're not always available. Okay, so then we have merging. All team members will be expected to participate in merging. Merging is an additional process we all work together on as a team so that we can decrease the boards even more. So on top of the dumping, we then also, every second or third round, we do a merge. Merging literally means that we take 3 boards and we make it 1. So we take everybody that is on those 3 boards and we push them into 1 board so that we can decrease the boards. It's all about decreasing the boards so that everybody can earn faster. Yes, you might be pushed back 1 spot. We can't guarantee where you're going to land up, but after the merged boards get split again, you'll then end up even on the same position. Sometimes you will end up 1 back, but because we've decreased by dumping and merging, the whole process and momentum will be faster. So in the end, we are moving faster. There are guidelines for merging, and I always post them when we are doing a merge. We've just completed a 250 split, so we will be merging tomorrow. We have currently got 125 250 boards, so a big merge is in order at the moment. Okay, so tomorrow we'll be chatting about that on the group, and I'll be doing merge stats or continuing. I've already started with them. And we always try to keep first-time receivers among those of us that have brought people in and stuff. we always discuss between leaders and say, okay, these people are first-time receivers, so let's not dump or merge their boards. But that does not stop you from, I have had people that actually, they were first-time receivers after waiting a month to even get into receiver position. They were willing to give up their boards to merge because they understood that when we merge, it means that everybody earns faster. Okay, so it doesn't stop you from being able to still give up your board if you really feel that you want to help the team and decrease. Okay, so merging is awesome. I always want to promote merging and dumping and all of these things because it is really what makes Rainbow unique, and it is why we have all of this momentum going on all of the time. It decreases a large amount of boards at once. You do not have to wait long for the receiver boards to be filled to earn, as the merge boards go straight into the next split. So I just want to explain this quickly. So after a merge, I will be sitting, obviously, I've now taken 3 boards and I've made it 1. Now that board is full. So then that board will go straight into the next split. It gets priority above all the other boards because it has been on a merged board. So it will be split first. So it will not be a very long waiting process before we split those boards again and you get out of merge status and then continue with your game. We try our best to keep spots on the same level, but it's not always possible to do that, because I mean, if you can just picture it and see it for yourself, it's if I take 3 boards and put it into 1, there's only 2 next in line receivers, where on 3 boards you had 6 next in line receivers. So this is why I say that I can't always guarantee that you're going to be ending up in the same position, but we do work around these things, and I've got so many statistics that I keep to see who's been merged, who's been dumped, so I really try my best to accommodate everybody and not just let you won't be left behind. That is one thing that I can say. But once again, this is a team effort to help all Rainbow members to earn faster, and merging is a part of the Rainbow system. Thanks, everybody. We look forward to welcome you on board the Rainbow team. Be blessed and be a blessing. Okay, so I think that is